A band that was always more famous than successful and was a huge influence on groups like Nirvana and Green Day played its final show on this day. They formed in New York in 1974 and were known for helping establish the punk rock movement. They released 14 studio albums and toured virtually non-stop for 22 years, performing over 2,200 shows. But by the 90s, the writing had been on the wall as cracks within the band kept getting larger. Never able to break into the big leagues in terms of sales, the band chugged along, but fewer and fewer were taking notice. They issued a final album in July of 1995, and the following year joined the Lollapalooza tour for a month of dates. Then, on August 6, 1996, at the Palace in Hollywood, the Ramones played the final show of their incredible career. I got very mixed feelings about the whole thing because on one hand, there's nothing better than the Ramones, singer Joey Ramone told Billboard magazine in 1995, but on the other hand, there's a lot of resistance, a lot of crap, a lot of frustration, and a lot of politics. Several special guests were in attendance, including Lemmy from Motorhead, Chris Cornell, and Eddie Vedder. Dee Dee Ramone, their original bass player who left in 1989, was welcomed back to play on the track Love Kills. The final show wrapped up with a cover of the Dave Clark 5 classic Any Way You Want It, with guest Eddie Vedder of Pearl Jam, a close friend of guitarist Johnny Ramone. After the last chords rang out, the band just walked away. Marky Ramone later recalled, quote, "We did the show, then afterwards nobody said a thing. Nobody said goodbye to each other." The show was recorded and released as a live album called We're Outta Here the following year. Within 5 years, Joey Ramone would succumb to cancer, with the bad blood between he and Johnny, reportedly over Johnny dating and subsequently marrying Joey's girlfriend, Linda, never settled. Drummer Marky was the only Ramone to visit Joey as he battled the disease, while Tommy, Richie, and CJ were the only former bandmates to attend his funeral. 3 years later, Johnny would also die of cancer. Dee Dee died of a heroin overdose in 2002, and original drummer Tommy died of cancer in 2014, leaving no original members of the iconic band alive, but leaving behind a legacy like no other.